Good morning. It's about 8:20 a.m. I am at Claytor Lake State Park. I am doing a 3.6 mile loop hike. And I'm excited because I have lots of memories of coming to Claytor Lake as a kid and as a teenager. We used to go to, they have a beach we used to go to in the summer. I had a friend who had a house on Claytor Lake when I was in high school, and the worst sunburn I ever got was on his boat in the middle of the lake. I want to kind of give you a couple of updates. First of all, when I was in Delaware, if you watched my videos from Delaware, you can go back and watch those. I had found some geocaches and collected some treasures. So I found one more difficulty 2 cache, traditional cache, and earned the last treasure in the navigational tools collection. And then I found another traditional cache that made me take the Lord's name in vain. And then it made me laugh my head off. Last weekend, I went back to West Virginia for a cash in, trash out event. I did take some video there, but I don't think I'm going to put out a video because I didn't really take much. But it was hosted by Pelchard, who hosts lots of events. She's our event organizer out there, I guess. And she hosted a cash in, trash out event, or CITO. And she gave us trash bags, and I had some grabbers and some gloves, and we walked around for about an hour picking up trash in the area where we were, and I did some geocaching, so that was fun. It's always fun to see people up in the West Virginia group. I'm coming up here on a paved section of trail. Anyway, I had to get my bearings there for a second. So I got a souvenir for attending the CITO event, season 1, which is spring. So when you go to a CITO in the spring, you get a souvenir. So season 2 comes in the fall, so hopefully I'll get to go to a CITO in the fall. So that brings me to today. Actually, I want to give you a couple more things first about the treasures. So I have collected all the treasures that have been offered by Geocaching HQ, except for 2 of the eggs. And very soon there will be some new treasure collections released. And by the time this video comes out, I will be working on those. Maybe even finished some of them. We'll see. I don't know what the requirements will be yet. I think they won't tell us until they come out. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited to see what the next little challenges will be to collect the next treasures. I am hiking solo today. I kind of have decided, as a new YouTuber who likes to video some of my hikes and my geocaching, that when I'm on a group hike, I probably won't make a video of those, because the whole purpose of going on a hike with a group is not only to hike, but to be with other people and to connect with them. And so I feel like if I'm filming, it's a little bit harder to connect with the people I'm hiking with. So unless they're people I know really well and know about my videos and want to humor me and be in it. But for the most part, I will mostly be recording hikes I do solo. Why am I hiking today? Today's May 2nd, which is, in geocaching world, it's a very important date. And it's actually a very important date for the entire world, but people don't really know it. So that was the day when GPS technology became available to the general public. It's a little bit more complicated than that. It was already available on a limited basis. It wasn't accurate. But on May 2nd, it was made available for everyone to use. And so that opened up a whole new world. I mean, who doesn't use Google Maps and Waze now when they drive someplace, especially, when they travel? I use it all the time, right? But it also opened up geocaching. And actually, the very first geocache was hidden the very next day. And that was the whole beginning of geocaching. And of course, geocaching has grown and evolved since then, which is great. But it's a great sport that's been around for 25 years. So every May 2nd, they offer a souvenir for finding a geocache on Blue Switch Day. And actually this year, it's for the whole weekend. So if you find a cache on May 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, you can get the Blue Switch Day souvenir. So there are some geocaches here in Claytor Lake State Park. There's one along the loop that I'm doing now. It's going to be toward the end of the loop. I actually was passed very close to it when I started, but I wanted to go around the opposite direction and get it at the end. So if I don't find that geocache, there are a couple of others in the park I could try to find. But yeah. And this year for Blue Switch Day, they are adding a hiding souvenir. So if you hide a geocache in May, you can get, as long as it's published in May, you can get a Blue Switch Day souvenir for hiding. So here I am at this intersection. According to my All Trails, I go straight on Hidden Valley and it'll lead me to a view of the lake. And then I just keep following the Hidden Valley Trail. I don't want to take the loop because that'll lead me right back here. Let's go. Been walking along this little part here by the lake. It's hard to get a really good view of it because of the trees. But fun fact, my brother, whose name is Bill, learned how to swim in this lake. He took swimming lessons for years, couldn't pass them, was scared of the water, and then one day we were here with friends and he just went right in and started swimming. Good job. Just love listening to the birds. Came from that way. That's a little spur to an overlook. I found that the overlooks, you can't really see much because of the foliage. And we are going straight on ahead. My Garmin says that I'm 3.1 miles into the hike. And All Trail says this is a 3.6 mile loop. But I'm thinking I have more than half a mile to go. Still gotta find that geocache too. I think that's one of the cabins you can stay in. They also have a pretty nice looking campground. I'm approaching ground zero, and I think I know where I'm supposed to look. What's this? Boom. And the geocache is right when I hit mile 4. Thanks for joining me on this hike and this little geocaching adventure for Blue Switch Day. Happy hiking and happy geocaching. See you next time. Bye.